Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had just, well, we'd visited the Coppersmith's Wind, and we'd completed that quest to do with that crazed cultist and reported back to John Malkovich, and he was overjoyed with that. However, he did say that, well, we did explain to him, and then he was just like, oh, but that must be a fairy tale of some sort, and slowly shifted towards the exit and then ran away. No, he actually did not do that, but still, I kind of imagined him doing that. It seemed as though he was kind of not really happy to know the truth, but, well, whatever the case, we now have an opportunity here. One is to level up Elias, of course. Now, what are we going to do? That's the thing. I always have this problem early game. I always have this problem because I have no idea, in actual fact, what I usually want to level up. And I never have a plan. See, that's the thing. I never have a plan. I'm just like, oh, well, maybe we want to do one in horse archery and one in looting and one in foraging. And yeah, then end up being the worst character ever. But see, that's the thing. I really love the organic nature of leveling up in this game. I mean, other games do it similarly as well. And I really love that too. And it's just the whole sandbox nature of it. There's no classes or anything like that. You just pick what you want to play, and then you just go with that. So, of course, because I was talking about, yes, upgrading Xbox slightly, we're going to go for a little bit more in riding skill, because we do have that horse in our inventory that we can actually ride, so why not? So, what else are we going to do here? Well, that's the thing. We could go for another in intelligence, and that would then mean that we can get another point in iron flesh, and in general we can get another point in prisoner management. That might actually be useful, even though it is only 5. I think it might just be more useful than iron flesh, even though really it's 1 point. I mean, it's kind of slightly pointless, I feel. No? Isn't that slightly pointless? I think maybe inventory management or something along those lines would probably be a little bit better. Yeah, I think we might actually do that. Yeah, no, because that's the thing. Our companions are going to be looting everything, aren't they? I'm talking way too much about this. Okay, so iron flesh. Go. Just iron flesh. Just absolutely do that. And let's get a little bit more two-handed weapon proficiency as well. Now, the reason why I started here, because even though I did say, oh, yes, thank you for watching, and next time we're going to go and do the Lannisport quest. And yeah, I did say that. Unfortunately, things did not go slightly to plan, because we now have the group of raiders that we could potentially take out for the quest at Tumbleton. So we are going to attempt to attack them. We have, 6.9 speed, and they have 6.8. So this is great. Absolutely fantastic. And we will be able to head on over there and see what's going on. Now, I do bear in mind, I do intend to go to the Iron Bank. I have been told by many of you that the Iron Bank is a very good place to go and invest your money and things, and to not invest in too many enterprises and things like that, but I'm actually finding that enterprises right now, at least, while we are still in Westeros, is a good idea, because, obviously, well, we can't actually, well, I technically don't want to really go over to Essos just yet, because it's in Braavos, isn't it? I mean, isn't the Iron Bank in Braavos? Is my memory correct? I think it is, but it's all the way over there, and I have to go from the Vale or somewhere around here in Dragonstone or something, so yeah, that would be kind of annoying. So I'm trying to keep ourselves afloat with the enterprises right now. And hopefully, in the end, we'll be able to go to the Iron Bank and see what's going on. Obviously, I'd like to get a good amount of money before we actually head over there, so hopefully we'll be able to sell our prisoners and things like that. I've actually been looking, believe it or not, I've actually been looking for a ransom broker for quite some time, but they are hiding from me for some unknown reason. Here we go. For me, you are nothing more than walking money bags. We're playing Monopoly now. A merchant in Tumbleton offered me good money for your heads. Oh, yes, of course. Bounty hunter, kill him! Kill him now! And apparently they're wanting to kill us, but obviously, see, this is the thing. They're kind of outnumbered, aren't they? I mean, they're really quite outnumbered, so this is going to be one of those times when I would highly advise them to either give up, give me all of their loot, and, of course, to give me their prisoners as well. Actually, I don't want their prisoners. I actually literally do not want their prisoners. You know why? Because they actually have a huge amount of, well, technically captive prisoners that we can rescue, and I kind of don't want them because we have a full army as it is. Whoa, that was a lovely attack by one of our fellows right there. Is that the Hedge Knight? It is the Hedge Knight. That's nice to see. It's nice to see that he's getting a little bit of action there. Not in that way. We haven't... I don't think he's seeing Jess anytime soon, but still, the point is, it's rather nice to see him using his long hard rod against one of our opponents. And I mean, how can we say no to that? I mean, really. I mean, obviously we can say no, but I don't think the enemies can. I mean, they just see him in his grand splendor on his magnificent steed, and they're just like, oh yes, just take me now. That's kind of what they're saying, isn't it? I mean, seriously, they are raiders. I don't think they really have any qualms about that, do they? Do they have any raiders? Oh, yes, I'm sure they do have raiders. That was quite the miscommunication, isn't it? How fantastic. Yeah, I was about to say, do they have any of those? I don't even remember what I was talking about now. That's fantastic, isn't it? But at least we know that our newest companion, Gurnia, is terrible, and he just got himself taken out. Well, technically, we almost got ourselves taken out, so I guess, yeah, we can't really say too much about that. Oh, wait a minute. What's actually going on there? I actually thought we had a maximum company size, but apparently not. Okay, I completely got that incorrect. Great. Well, at least we get to take huge amounts of reach units. You know how I feel about reach units, at least the crossbowmen. I absolutely love them. So, that is great. So I'm going to just swap out a peasant here. He can just go free and have a good old fun time wherever he wants to go. And, I'm actually unsure. I'll just take the horsemen and I'll leave the archers. I don't think I can really do much else about that. Okay, so there's not much to take here. Maron's going to be taking all of that. Our quest has been successful, of course. Unfortunately, we had to do that at night. So, yeah, it is very dark, isn't it? I mean, yes, it is very dark. I might actually change the gamma a little bit because on our way there, I need to cut away anyway. So, yeah, we're just going to head back to Tumbleton real quick and we'll talk to Guildmaster Jasper. Okay, so upon arriving at Tumbleton, I've actually just seen that maybe it was under siege up until just a very short time ago, and I did see a couple of, what was it, Stormlands? Yeah, Stormlands vassals running away to the north, so maybe they were at war with each other. Well, we don't actually know right now, but yes, what we do know is that they have a huge amount of elite reach crossbowmen. Thank you. Terrible. So, there's, okay. So the Stormlands vassals were actually going over there, and I think the Stormlands vassals were actually helping the Reach to defend. So that's probably the case here. Let's head on into Jasper, and we'll see what he has to say for himself. Oh, thank you very much for the 1,000 coins, and a little bit of relation, and some renown as well. And we did level up, I believe. Did we? No, I don't think we leveled up. I think I just misheard that when it actually completed the quest before. It sounds like you were able to track down those bandits and show them what happens to those who would disrupt the flow of commerce. Yes, apparently he's very much into that. Of course he is. He's a guild master, of course. So, yeah, there we go. Very nice indeed. We do have an oil press going on here, or at least we will have very, very soon. So let's get a couple more elite reach crossbowmen. Said it right that time. And we can now level up his strength. This is quite amusing. Gurnia actually has 6 iron flesh. How is he able to do that? That's insane. That's really, really good. Actually, I don't think strength is actually good for him right now. I think we're going to go for some intelligence, because he is going to become one of the best warriors our time has ever seen. People will come to him and say, look, the greatest warrior that time has ever seen. And then I'll just pat him on the shoulder and I'll say, I did that. I did that. Without me, you would still be in that tavern, being very, very sad, and joining me for free was amazing, because thank you very much for being cheap. So, otherwise, we can actually just improve. What are we going to improve here? That's the thing. I think trade skill would actually be really nice, but that's the thing. I actually don't know whether it really affects us that much. I mean, does it? Does it actually affect the party? I think it does, because, I mean, as you can see there, I mean, we've got trade, so it shouldn't it? I mean, that's the thing. I'm always quite skeptical about these party skills and whether they actually work or not, unless the player character actually has them. I know that, obviously, leader skills are remarkably, obviously, solo skills, basically, to do with only the player character having that. So, yeah, that's actually pretty fine. But otherwise, I think we'll probably go for something. I don't know about intelligence. I think we'll just go for some more strength, maybe some iron flesh here, just to even things out a little bit. He's already doing a very good job with his trade skill anyway, so I don't really think I need to worry about him too much. So, I think, considering he's doing such a good job, I'm gonna... Oh. He is. We are not going to be giving him any additional armor by the looks of things, because apparently he doesn't have enough strength. But I do know someone that does have enough strength, and that is, of course, Gurnia. So he can take that, and we will, of course, take that stubborn courser and now use it. There we are. So, yes, we do. I also need to start reading that. I just can't, because I'm not waiting for some time anywhere right now, so it's kind of pointless, I suppose. And I'm going to be giving him an arming sword too. Do I want to give him Xbox? I'm not entirely sure. But right now we have an Xbox One. Technically, this is Xbox One. I mean, sure, it's not PC. It's not PC yet. It's not the next generation of console, whatever that may be. Maybe the Wii U. Yeah, maybe the Wii U. I mean, obviously that is better than every other console, as we all know. So that's absolutely fine. It's also better than PCs. Do bear that in mind. It's better than NASA. Really. I mean, you know that. I mean, of course. And I hope you can tell that that is complete satire right there. Hopefully you can tell. I thought it was quite obvious, but... Okay, so let's head on into the merchant here, because we do want to sell. Ooh, okay, I actually thought that said 771, but it actually just says 177, so I'm a little bit disappointed there. Okay, so let's head on to Lannisport, because it's about time we actually do that quest, because we've just completed the Raiders quest, and we've also been doing a couple of things. Okay, so... Yeah, I do know one of you actually said, always eat the berries, in a very foreboding way, so I'm kind of a little bit worried about this. But we've already lost 1 agility by attempting to use logic instead of, well, physical impracticalities. Impracticality? No, that's is that even real? I don't know, but let's eat the berries, because why not? There's only 2 options, and eating the berries is more fun. Ah, there we go. The berries were very tasty, and we gained 10 one-handed weapon proficiency. I'm actually hopeful that we'll gain some two-handed weapon proficiency. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Maybe it's just that it takes the highest level proficiency that you currently have, and then just boosts that up a little bit. But I would like it if it just boosted everything by 5 or something like that. I think that might actually be pretty cool, but that's very, very powerful, of course. But they are all random, so maybe it would make sense. Maybe it would make sense to have real-time events like that. Ooh, the Westerlands, hello. Just ignore me, thank you. Ignore me very much so. I don't really have much to do right here. Oh, I should have actually gone into King's Landing, because there's actually a quest there that we could have received as well. Ah, there's just so many quests. So many quests in this mod that you really just get absolutely lost in its world, and you're just like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going here, and I'm going there, and I'm going down to the shops, and I'm buying this lemon, and then I'm going all the way over to the bike shop and getting a new tire. But yeah, and then you just encounter a wight and he eats your face. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But otherwise, yeah, we're almost at Lannisport at least. And we'll be able to try to do some... What is going on Essos? I mean, really, I do not want these pop-ups, thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to try and retrieve what it is. Yes, for the Illuminations quest. Maester Yandel asked you to pick up the illuminated copy of A World of Ice and Fire. You can find the Illuminators in the shop known as the Illuminated Lioness in Lannisport. Okay, so how many times am I going to say illuminate? At some point? Yeah, I'm probably going to say it. Take your bets, okay? Take your bets. I think I'm probably going to say it about another 6 times. So let's see if that is actually the case. Visit the Illuminated... Oh, I can actually influence this, bear in mind. So this is rigged. Don't play this game. This is absolutely rigged. So, I've said it once already. The Illuminated Lioness is a large building located close to the center of Lannisport, adjacent to a small fountain, decorated with leaping fish, sporting the manes of a lion. The air around the shop is thick, with the smell of ink, leather, and paper. And outside, scribes are busy copying testaments and documents for the wealthier citizens. We've said it twice now. So let's head on in and see what's going on. Hello! Maester Janos, or Janos, however you want to say it. I'm here to pick up a tome for Maester Yandel. Ah, yes, very good. The ink finished drying not 3 days ago. It's quite beautiful, and I'm sure the king will be pleased. We use the same scarlet as the one Lord Tywin had us use for his invitation to the wedding of the king and queen. Lannister colors, you know. That will be 500 coins for the work we've done. The Citadel has already paid for the materials. Ah, okay, so we have to pay 5... We have to pay? Oh, well, I suppose he actually already gave us 1,000, didn't he? So I suppose that does cover it. That's pretty nice, okay. Here we are, the finest book ever made, I'd say. Oh, he's very modest and humble, isn't he? Very, very modest. I had a look through it while the apprentices worked. The craftsmanship is like nothing anyone's ever seen before. But you must give my regards to Yandel. The text is quite interesting as well. Quite? Only quite, but it's the finest book ever made. Well, I suppose the binding and the various pages are obviously fine-crafted books of paper and things. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to stop embarrassing myself and we're going to leave. Yes. Okay, so apparently we only said it twice, so illuminated, okay, no, I was just gonna, I'm not gonna rig it that much, no. So I said it 4 times, well, no, I technically only said it twice, so if you had twice, there you go. You don't win anything, but, well, thanks for playing. That's generally how casinos go, isn't it? Yes. So, let's see, what are we gonna do here? Okay, so, I guess that's it. Illuminations Part 2, return to Maester Yandel and deliver the tome to him, and he is... Where is he? He's at... Is he at Old... Wait, he's at Fair Market, isn't he? Isn't he at Fair... Oh, no. I've actually forgotten where the Citadel is. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm going to try and find where the Citadel is, and I'll see you there, I suppose. Alright, so we have arrived back at Old Town. I thought it was actually at Old Town. Yes, I actually did. Don't worry, I didn't technically forget, kind of I did. So, yes, now, there is actually a tournament going on here, but I'm not going to be participating because my wages have just been taken, and I literally have no money left. I have about 700, and that is not enough, in my opinion, to be able to bet properly in a tournament. So, we're just going to head into the archives. I believe that is where he is. Where is Maester Yandel? Wait, have I gone to the right place? I hope I have gone to the right place. I think I have. But if not, then I'm gonna be irritated. Oh, I am irritated, apparently. Where is Maester Yandel? Oh, no, I have to watch my episode again, because literally I have forgotten where he is. It's been such a long time since I have acquired that quest that I... Wait, he's in a tavern somewhere. Is that him over there? That is him over there, I'm pretty sure. There's Halbert. Hello. Yep, yep, I thought so. I thought he was in a tavern, and I thought it was a bit weird that we'd have to go to the Citadel, but at least we now have the opportunity to speak to Maester Yandel. Yes, Elias. I've returned with the tome. Ah, very well. Yes, this is beautiful work indeed. Those apprentices know what they're about. Look at those dragons. It's almost as if you can feel the heat coming off them. Oh, I'm sure he likes heat. He definitely likes heat, doesn't he? Here's a little recompense for your troubles. Oh, lovely. 1,000 coins, and we lost the book, but we did gain a level, and we have completed Illuminations Part 2. And all we have left is Shadows in the Night, but next time we are going to be heading on over to King's Land. Oh. We are going to be hoping that the Westerlands take King's Landing so I can actually get the quest that is unique to that area. If not, then I'm probably going to be heading on over to Harrenhal, because that is actually a place where we can also get a quest. I seem to remember from a previous version that is where you can get a quest anyway. So, without further ado, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.